Tonight, Democrats versus Elon Musk. The tech titan may be a shadow president going full Bane. The Batman villain is what we're talking about here, crediting himself for returning power to the people while at the same time dismissing any criticism of anything that he is doing, calling all of his opponents cronies of the radical left shadow government. Democrats agree that Musk is a problem, but listen to them today, and they have a piñata in search of a stick.
To our Republican colleagues, if you do not see the light, we will bring the fire. Resist!
We are going to be in your face. We are going to be on your asses.
We have days to stop the destruction of our democracy. We have work to do. Tell Elon Musk to take his hands off your money. We don't pledge allegiance to the creepy 22-year-olds working for Elon Musk. We pledge allegiance to the United States of America.
And goddammit, shut down the city! We are at war!
We will win! We will win! We will win! We won't rest! We won't rest!
Gretchen.
Yes,
So,
they need the Democrats need a real leader, okay? They need a real leader, which currently does not exist in the Democratic Party. And they have been caught completely flat-footed with the entire Trump presidency for the last 2 weeks and Elon Musk. I said on CNN months ago that Elon Musk would be the most influential advisor to President Trump, and that is proving to be true, whether you like it or not. But Democrats should have had a plan for this. They knew it was coming. We say this every single night.
Project 2025,
we knew it.
Just talked about.
We knew it. Trump has said all of these things were going to happen. We saw him align with Elon Musk, which may go down as the smartest thing that any presidential candidate has ever done, from the young vote to tech, to a million other things. So Democrats needed to have a plan, and it may be too late.
Yeah, Bakari, are you fired up after?
I'm fired up and ready to go. Can't you see it in my face? For me, I'm disappointed in the lack of plan. I'm disappointed in the flat-footedness. I don't. But you know, Josh and I just had this kind of robust conversation about how we view this issue. About Israel and Gaza and relitigating November. But I believe going forward, Democrats have to present at least a unified front with all wings of the party, all factions of the party, and actually have some energy that focuses on these bread and butter issues. I've said it till I'm blue in the face, that Elon Musk having access to your Social Security number is an issue. The freeze on aid is an issue. That issue cuts across. USAID, do you know that they purchase billions of dollars of goods from American farmers? I don't want to hear Chuck Schumer saying, and we won't lose and we won't rest.
Oh, so
I'd rather have a small business owner up there talking about the impact on them. I'd rather have somebody who was displaced, who's a black woman who's worked hard to have her business out there chanting and talking about.
They need to pick their targets, because there is a risk here that they end up going to bat over things that Americans are like, what does this have to do with me?
Well, we know that the Trump plan is to flood the zone. What do they call it? You know, some sort of like strategy to throw so many things out to us. The press can only cover so much, the Democrats can only cover so much, and then the really important stuff flies under the radar. I think that's what's happening. We spend all our time talking about Greenland, and the next thing we know, USAID's gone. Everyone's like, what just happened?
But do you think the screaming, the Nazi rhetoric, one of the Democratic congresswomen literally called, I think it was Ayanna Pressley, but it was a Democratic congresswoman, literally called Elon Musk a Nazi. Do we really think that kind of alarmism is helpful?
No, I totally agree with you.
After years, don't you think Democrats would learn that just screaming hyperbole about Trump, America's rolling their eyes. They rolled their eyes in 2016. They rolled their eyes in 2024. It's all a bit much.
Not in 2020.
He's making a good point that if you're at 15 every single day, okay, people are going to tune out. No question about it.
But the fact is, like, look, I mean, the imagery is there. This is how we miss our moment. On the day of inauguration, sitting behind Donald Trump was Elon Musk, was the CEO of TikTok, were these billionaires who now have offices in the White House, who are now going and affecting figuring out how you file your documents, your Social Security, all of these things. They don't speak for us.
I think the highlight reel that you just played, spliced with the highlight reel of all the people trying to run the Democratic National Committee at their organizational meeting, ought to be put together, and we ought to take money from the Republican National Committee and play it on a loop. Ladies and gentlemen, the American left is so far off the rails, they're going to have to get Google Maps to find their way back. They are way gone right now, and it's glorious.
Thank you very much. We'll be back in a moment.